Hey guys, I hope you're having a good week. You know me, I've been baking and trying to be as creative as possible. Doing my yoga at 7:30. I have a complete rhythm now. Like if it's like 7:15, I'm like, oh my God, yoga at 7:30. Whip out the mat, Orpheus and I go to it. He's so fascinated, like I'm down on the floor, like, why are you here? This is my territory. But anyway, so I'm hanging in there, and I hope you're staying safe and sane. So, super excited to talk this week about one of my favorite brands for sensitive skin, First Aid Beauty, or FAB. I have talked about this magnificent toner. Like, seriously, this stuff is the bomb. Toner, it's a hydrating toner. So first of all, you have to think of toners as, there's two kinds of toners really. There's an acid toner. Actually, there's three kinds of toners. One I completely despise. So there's acid toners, like, glycolic acid toners, the Yankee List. Pixie has their iconic acid toner. The Ordinary, these glycolic toners that of course I use in my underarms as a deodorant. There's hydrating toners that really are specifically for the purpose of dampening skin, hydrating the skin to advance penetration of actives in the skincare that follows. And then the third class of toners are kind of exfoliating, I guess, like with alcohol. So I consider like think about Clinique clarifying lotion, right? Like that doesn't fit in an acid toner, and it's not a hydrating toner. It's kind of like something else and something horrifying that we're not going to talk about. Things are scary enough right now. But anyway, this toner, so in the class of hydrating toners, yes, it hydrates, but this toner does so many other things. There's so much in here that you don't find in a toner. Again, FAB was founded on the to help sustain and promote skin health in sensitive skin. Its founder created it for her own skin, which was sensitive, and so this toner is literally a sensitive skin toner's dream come true. Sensitive skin's dream come true. It's just loaded. It's got, first of all, a lot of the FAB formulas have colloidal oatmeal in them. Colloidal oatmeal is a really, really proven, kind of old school ingredient for calming sensitivity. It dates back to the early part of the 20th century, like the 1920s. If you're familiar with the brand Aveeno, in the United States. I don't know if Aveeno's carried outside the United States, perhaps it is. Their whole premise was the whole founding of Aveeno. In fact, Aveeno, A-V-E-N-O, is the Latin word for oat. I don't remember the exact Latin ingredient name for oat, but it's Aveeno something, sativus, Aveeno sativus something, extractus. No, I'm kidding. So a lot of the First Aid Beauty products contain colloidal oatmeal, oat kernel, but this stuff, this toner has things in it that you never see in a toner, that you see usually in moisturizers, including squalane in a toner, and honey, of all things. Honey is a terrific natural antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal. It's a terrific ingredient. But First Aid Beauty went even beyond that. It contains propolis extract, which is also an antibacterial. Propolis is what bees use, kind of the glue that holds their hives together. Really terrific stuff. It also has, if I remember correctly, honey ferment filtrate, right? So it's got honey and fermented honey in it. It's just a fantastic. I wasn't even planning to talk about this product that much because I've talked about it like, I don't know, half a dozen times before, reviewed it in my blog. It's of course incorporated in my brand review of FAB, but I love it so much that you see, like 5 minutes later, I'm still talking about it. Really terrific product. So if you have sensitive skin, and even if you don't have sensitive skin, if you just want a toner that helps to comfort your skin and soothe your skin, in addition to hydrating, that baby, let me tell you. So I just have to tell you quickly, I guess it was about a week and a half ago now, I was testing a glycolic acid treatment, and you know probably that I have a love-hate relationship with glycolic acid. I tend to get some sensitivity, irritation on my forehead. It's gone now, but with glycolic acid, particularly on my forehead. And so I had used this glycolic acid treatment, and my face, my forehead in particular, was like inflamed for hours. And it was like the middle of the afternoon. And by the time it came time to, for bed and to do my PM routine, I was terrified to use anything except Fab. I mean, seriously. So of course, I started with this fantastic toner, the Fab cleanser. This stuff, if you're familiar with, I want to say mass dermatology brands, I don't know how else to categorize them, like Cetaphil and Eucerin and, Lubriderm, those kind of cleansers, they're super, super gentle. There's nothing, no irritants in them whatsoever. No fragrance, no fragrant plant oils, no alcohol. That's this cleanser. It's incredible. This cleanser is incredible. Let me show you how lightly it foams. You see? So that night, I started with the Fab cleanser. I moved on to my favorite colloidal oatmeal and honey toner. And then next up was this baby. This is the Fab Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. This product cracks me up because when I first dispensed it, it's so misleading. When you first dispense it, you're gonna see you see how it has this, you see enough of it? It has this weird hair gel looking texture to it, right? It's like, what? And you think because it looks like that and it has that texture that it's going to be sticky. And maybe because I think it looks like hair gel, I'm thinking it's gonna be sticky. But it's not the least bit sticky. It's kind of it's kind of like velvety. It's like liquid velvet. And it absorbs into the skin relatively easily. But it's not just hyaluronic acid serum, right? As a matter of fact, that's not even in the name, which I love. So yes, of course, it contains some hyaluronic acid, but it also has colloidal oatmeal. It has radish ferment, which I think is super interesting. It has feverfew. It has green tea. It has licorice root. It's got a lot of really good soothing and potent antioxidants in addition to hyaluronic acid. So I kind of look at it as a hyaluronic acid serum on steroids. It's just fascinating. This product really surprised me. I wasn't expecting what I ended up getting out of this. So that day that I had burned my face off, the Fab cleanser, the Fab toner, and then this baby as hydration, I didn't use any other treatments. No vitamin C, no niacinamide, no retinol, and I'm going to talk about the Fab retinol in a second. And I went straight for this fantastic moisturizer. It's called the Ultra Repair Cream. You see it? It looks like really thick. You know what it looks like? It looks like oat milk ice cream. Is that really random? I'm a huge fan of oat milk now, and I like everything about oat milk. Every oat milk product I can get my hands on, I have, including oat milk ice cream. So you see, it's super, super fluffy. Again, powered by colloidal oatmeal, right? It's just really good stuff. So this was what I used, sealed everything in. I went to bed, hoping and praying the next morning I was gonna wake up, not, with my face still intact. I woke up, yes, I still had irritation. I actually had some crazy peeling, which I wasn't expecting and hoping wouldn't happen. And like I said, it's finally cleared up, but it's taken a few days. But most importantly, my face wasn't any more inflamed than it had been, and the inflammation, the irritation, the redness had gone down significantly. And I love Fab for that. So the whole point of that story is that's how much I trust Fab and the ingredients in the formulas to soothe irritation. You know, I get these DMs all the time, so I know it happens to everybody where you overuse glycolic acid or retinol, and all of a sudden your skin is inflamed and you're terrified to put anything on it. This is it. Fab's it. This is where you want to go. The formulas are all fragrance free. There's no fragrance, no fragrant plant oils, which are essentially fragrance. I've said this 87 times. Fragrance isn't skincare. Fragrance is fragrance. Fragrance is meant to make you smell good, not to enhance or promote your skin health. Really good stuff. And how crazy, look how big this tub is. Next is also this product. This is the retinol serum, 0.25% pure concentrate retinol serum. This also surprised me. I wasn't expecting the texture, and I certainly wasn't expecting a high level of avocado oil. Look at this. So when I first dispensed this, I was like, it reminded me a lot of the Kiehl's creamy eye treatment with avocado, or avocado eye. And I didn't know why until, of course, I looked at the ingredient list and found a really high level. I think it's like the third or fourth or fifth ingredient of avocado oil. I mean, how smart is that? It's really emollient, really soothing, comforting, moisturizing, replenishing. And what I love about this product is it's the conservative level of retinol. 0.25% is a relatively low to mid degree of concentration of retinol. So if you are terrified to use retinol, I wouldn't say I'm terrified, but I kind of avoid it if I can. You know, you probably know that I prefer bakuchiol as the retinol alternative, or super low concentrations of retinol. And this is it's a good concentration for some steady anti-aging, getting some retinol into your skin without getting too crazy. But the interesting thing, it's really deceptive. So this product isn't just a retinol serum. It's got a whole ton of other things going on in it. Think of it really as a retinol moisturizer. So it has retinol, it has glycerin, it has colloidal oatmeal, of course. What else? Magnesium ascorbyl phosphate. So magnesium ascorbyl phosphate is one of two forms of vitamin C that are really terrific for blemish-prone skin. Magnesium ascorbyl phosphate helps to regulate oil production in the skin, but interestingly, it also has the ability to enhance skin hydration. It's a really fascinating ingredient. So if you have blemish-prone and or sensitive skin, and you're looking for a retinol product, right here, this baby, right here, really good stuff. If you're terrified of retinol, again, right here, this is the place to go. You're going to get just as much benefit from the retinol as you would as the soothing and comforting that your skin needs. I can't remember how much this is. I think it was like 56 bucks, something like that. Really terrific formula, guys. Check that out if it's for you. Eye cream. You know, like last week I talked about how I just like eye creams like crack me up. Like, to me, eye creams, like skincare for men, they're just marketing terms. They're just marketing words, marketing categories that are created to sell products that aren't really that necessarily. So this is my go-to eye product, my go-to eye serum. Of course, I use sunscreen, but on occasion, you know, I guess I feel like using an eye cream in addition to everything else. Normally, I would just use my moisturizer around my eye area. So this argireline, I think that's how you pronounce it, the 20% argireline with hyaluronic acid from Skin Diva. This is kind of the product that I use morning and night. predominantly. In the morning, I'll apply a sunscreen after it. But I kind of like this product. This could legitimately be supersized and used all over your face. It's called the Retinol Eye Cream with triple hyaluronic acid. Yes, it has 3 forms of hyaluronic acid, 3 molecular sizes of HA that will be absorbed at different levels into in the skin throughout the skin's layers. Of course, it has retinol, it has shea, it has peptides, it has vitamins C and E, and oat kernel. It's really terrific. If I remember correctly, it's 42. So if you're looking for a retinol treatment to use around your eyes, I've experienced no irritation from it. Really, really terrific formula. You know, I think about Fab, I think about First Aid Beauty as kind of an unsung hero in terms of sensitive skin formulas. I mean, this should be sensitive skin go-to brand. If you've got sensitive skin, this is where you want to go. So, terrific formula. No irritants whatsoever. The retinol in it did not irritate my eye area. I've used it multiple times now. It's nice. I'm just kind of lazy with eye creams. That's really all. Last, this product, this product I didn't necessarily love at first. And the reason I didn't love it at first is because it's called Arnica Relief. And there's less than 1% of arnica in this product. Now that doesn't mean that it's not a fantastic mask. It is actually a really, really good mask. It just kind of makes me crazy because when I was working at Kiehl's, I could never use an ingredient and a product name if it wasn't above 2%. So there's less than 2% certainly of arnica in this product. But what is in it besides arnica montana extract, which is a terrific healant? Is that the right term? People use arnica to treat bruising, right? I don't know if there's enough arnica in here to treat bruising. You certainly wouldn't use this for bruising, but it's got really high levels of shea butter, coconut butter, and cannabis sativa seed extract, or cannabis sativa seed oil, which, aka hemp oil, not to be confused with CBD. It's not CBD. So I just thought, why not spread a little of this on? Since I'm stuck in the house like everybody else, I'm not going anywhere, I might as well put this on, do my thing. Of course, it also has colloidal oatmeal in it. Interestingly, it has somewhat of a medicinal odor to it. I'm not sure where that comes from. It might actually be coming from the cannabis seed oil. You know, the funny thing about this this lockdown and quarantine is I haven't really been using much sunscreen unless I'm going outside, and often that comes later in the day when the sun's going down, so I don't even bother, and I'm out there for 10-15 minutes exchanging baked goods with my friends in the park. So it's really given my skin a chance to breathe and rest. I think this was $30-ish, $32, something like that, if I remember correctly. Kind of grown to appreciate this product, not gonna lie. All right, that's it, guys. I do want you to know that you need to head over to the Skincarma blog right now because you have the opportunity to win 5 of these products. So we're talking head over to the blog. Don't you want to win all this? Yeah. Again, stay safe, stay sane, get creative. Don't expend energy trying to be super productive. Just be. Okay? Do a mask. Every day is Self-Care Sunday. Check out the blog, skincarma.com. Catch you guys later. Thank you, Fab.